presentation, which is the community center presentation. Bob.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As it's been discussed over the many years, Township has been looking at building a new community center. A few years ago, we formed a 501c3 to help raise private funding to support the project. The design of the building has gone through multiple changes over the years, but we have the community fund representatives here. Laura Macungie is going to make the presentation. Laura is not only a member of the fund, she also is a Township resident, and we're excited to show you what we've been working on. So, Laura.
Thank you so much for the warm introduction. Good evening, supervisors. And as Bob said, my name is Laura Macungie, and I'm here tonight as Vice Chair of the Upper Macungie Township Community Fund, and more importantly, as a proud resident of Upper Macungie Township since 2019. With 2 young children, ages 5 and 10, my family and I are regular and enthusiastic users of all our township amenities, our beautiful parks, our playgrounds, our family-friendly events, concerts, camps, and of course, the splash pad. There is rarely a day when the sun is out that we're not taking full advantage of all the township has to offer. In fact, there's often entire weeks where we're at Grange every single day, building skills with our kiddos, forging friendships, and making memories as a family. Simply put, it's part of the reason we chose to move to Upper Macungie Township, and it's where we find a sense of community here as a family. That's why 2 years ago, when I was asked to join the Community Fund, it was so easy to say yes. While it's existed for many years, the Community Fund has most recently focused on raising awareness and support for a new community lifestyle center located in Grange Park, a center that will quickly become the region's largest and best facility of its kind, an accessible space that will truly offer something for every resident, the gateway to the western edges of the Lehigh Valley, an instant township treasure, and truly the heart of our community. Today, I'm joined by several members of the board, Kathy and Brian, to tell you more about the project, to share the outstanding list of partners poised to make a significant investment in the center, and request your approval to take the project out to bid and host a ceremonial groundbreaking in the coming months. Let's dive in. This center has a rich history that goes back well over a decade. If we're able to advance that slide, thank you so much, Cal, for reminding me that I have the clicker right here. I can do that myself. This project has a very rich history that dates back to 2011, with the Board of Supervisors right here at the heart of it, advancing it. And really, it was the goal of a comprehensive plan that was developed at the time. Feasibility studies and resident surveys were conducted. And in 2020, the Parks and Recreation Board prioritized this as the #1 project they wanted to see continue to move forward. Over the years, we've explored financing options. In 2022, we expanded the Community Fund Board. That's when I got involved. And in 2024, today, we are coming to you to ask permission to commit those dollars to make this project a reality. I just want to thank so many people who are in this room who have championed the project, asked some really difficult questions along the way, and gotten us to this exciting moment where we can go ahead and take a look at a video that shares renderings of what this beautiful township center that will become the heart of our community is going to look like. Thanks, Cal. Now let's take a closer look at some of those details that were shared in those renderings. Let's start with the location. This uniquely located facility in the heart of Grange Park will serve many purposes and audiences in the Lehigh Valley, specifically in Upper Macungie, but because of that unique location, so close to 222, 78, 22, 476, it has opportunity to really grow and reach beyond, bringing many, many eyeballs to the township. It will create that true community center for residents and a physical gathering space for the Upper Macungie Township, including Trexlertown, Fogelsville, Briningsville, and Coonsville communities, which residents know and feasibility studies have confirmed does not currently exist. It will also be a vibrant part of the Lehigh Valley, complementing all different lifestyles through social, educational, and athletic activities. It will connect people, businesses, and nonprofits to transform our community into an even more health conscious and energy driven hub of all activities for all generations, because we know that a wide variety of people live here in the township. Strategic plans and feasibility studies conducted by the township have clearly defined the need for this central gathering place, and it's estimated that it could draw up to 500,000 users every single year. In fact, 23, the market analysis and feasibility study conducted by Ballard King identified that in addition to all the health and wellness benefits the center will offer to residents, it will also attract so many people from out of the area that it will actually become an economic driver that contributes jobs, generates tourism through events and sports tournaments, and will generate more than enough revenue to sustain itself once it's built. Now, to give you a sense for the scope of the center, it's 188,000 square feet. That is so massive that could actually house the entire Trexlertown Velodrome within its footprint, making it truly the largest and most unique facility of its kind in the valley. In addition to that large lobby, there are several community rooms and lounges. There's also that large sports turf field that you can clearly see in this as the showpiece and really centerpiece of the center. And of course, they'll all serve a variety of purposes for entertainment, fitness, and recreation. And in fact, it would immediately, after it's built, become the largest emergency shelter space in the event our community, even in this whole entire side of Lehigh County, ever had an emergency. This would immediately become the largest space where residents could shelter in case of a natural disaster. Those 3 classroom-sized community rooms can host a wide variety of community events for families and seniors. Programs will be tailored to meet community needs and interests. All weather activities, remember how I said when the sun is out, our family's out all the time? This presents that opportunity for all weather and all ages activities. From cooking and education sessions to classes, you could imagine having driver's ed spaces in here, health and wellness programs like yoga and pickleball any time of the year. And of course, on the weekends, you can imagine the space filled with tournaments on those massive fields. And there are simply not enough spaces to house them currently. And of course, there's more opportunities to offer residents opportunities to celebrate their graduations, baby showers, retirements, birthday parties, all those fun things. As I mentioned, the turf field is really the centerpiece and the showpiece in this facility. It's an indoor turf field that's 130,000 square feet. That's 284 feet wide and 458 feet long. And just to put that scope in perspective, that's the size of about 3 regulation soccer fields put together. So you can imagine 3 different games taking place there at any given time, or one large game on the larger field. There will also be a walking track placed around that large turf field so that we'll have exercise stations placed around so that if you're there watching a game or watching a tournament, there's lots of opportunity for you to get active in that downtime in between. And you can see there on top of the locker rooms in an elevated space that overlooks that turf field, a fitness area that will be available to residents, but could also become a hub for athletic training for all those different teams and users in the space as well. There's several multi-use courts that really that's uses can really go as far as your imagination can take you. So we can do everything in a 30,000 square foot that can house 2 basketball courts side to side. In addition, there's one one court that is a single court as well, and that can host everything from volleyball, pickleball, um, basketball, trade shows, concerts. Really, it goes as far as your imagination can take you. And here you can just take a look at some of the different types of activities that could take place there. There's also a variety of spaces that offer concessions and gathering places. So when visitors are there, there's comfort and convenience right there on location, which Grange Park currently lacks, to offer concessions to people who are there. Again, 500,000 visitors annually, generating revenue while offering convenience while people enjoy other parts of that building. And now I'm excited to share the several founding partners who have stepped up early on to say, we want to be a part of this with you. Our neighbors at Air Products have made a massive investment in the township with their new global headquarters, and they would actually be able to see this facility from the windows of their beautiful new tower. Jandal Farms and A-Treat talk about community treasures. The Jandals and their businesses are as Lehigh Valley as it gets. They believe in this project so much that they've committed to putting their family name on it, and I'm really grateful to see David and Luke joining us tonight as well. And Alvin H. Butts, again, Mike is joining us here today. Mike Butts himself, along with Kyle, who's helping with this project. This is a 6th-generation family company. So there is a real family theme we see running through this project. And it is wonderful to see their logos all together supporting this project and standing with it. As the center's exclusive healthcare partner, Lehigh Valley Health Network looks at this location and this building opportunity to bring health and wellness programming directly to Upper Macungie residents where we are. It's a huge opportunity, and they talk about your health deserves a partner. They think that Upper Macungie deserves a healthcare partner too, and are ready to bring not only an investment in this project, but bring classes, a variety of classes and programs to enhance the lives of our residents as well. Ann Baum is the president of Lehigh Valley Riley Children's Hospital. She's joining us tonight, along with Bobby McLaren, to tell us a little bit more about the offerings that they have. Now be a good time. Thank you, Ann.
Do you have the clicker? Okay. Hello, everyone. We are so honored to be the healthcare partner for this wonderful new center. I'm sad that I can't say I'm an Upper Macungie Township resident because I really wish I were to be able to use the facility. So Bobby and I would like to tell you a little bit about our plans for the center. We're looking forward to partnering with the community to really develop something that makes a huge difference here at the center. Bobby?
Yeah, to kick it off, I will start off just discussing a little bit about our sports medicine portfolio that we're bringing to the community center. The portfolio is surrounded around sports performance, and when I'm talking about sports performance, I mean sports performance from the youth all the way up through the senior citizen. We are committed to providing one full-time FTE, full-time employee who's certified strength and conditioning specialist. Along with that, we are also committed to providing on-site fitness and programming. That's going to be provided by a credentialed exercise physiologist on site. And last but not least, and I think it's so critical, that we are also providing an athletic trainer. A lot of people come about, what is an athletic trainer? Many think it's an athletic trainer on the athletic fields of competition. That athletic trainer is there to serve, again, wherever a person sits in their journey of life. From if you're a middle school kid coming off of practice, off the fields, or if you're an adult. And it's also critical that that athletic trainer will also serve as a care navigator to help citizens and the community members navigate through to sometimes a daunting healthcare system, and how do we provide on-site services and on-site scheduling. Another part that we're bringing to this project, which I'm really thrilled about, is essentially program design, right? Outfitting the weight rooms, outfitting the fitness center, right? And as well as consultation for camps and clinics. I think at Lehigh Valley Health Network, we have provided over 5,000 kids with free camps and clinics under our Impact Athlete program since July of 2023. How do we work in making connections with our other partners and how do we use our unique business proposition and our unique know-how in this area to work in collaboration with the health center, with this community center, excuse me. And last but not least, we're here also to provide facility enhancements, whether they be AEDs, water coolers, hand sanitizer stations, and as well as nursing pods. So that's what I have from a sports medicine standpoint and health and wellness services standpoint.
And as Laura mentioned, we really want to partner and make sure that this is a location where we're bringing our health services right to the community. This list shows a number of the ideas that we've already explored with the fund group and with the township, and we look forward to developing a program that's really relevant and meaningful to the township. So thank you for this opportunity to share our ideas with all of you, and thank you, Laura, for letting us speak. We appreciate it.
So I think it's clear as you hear from partners that there's been a lot of thought given to how residents will use this center and how can we make sure that there is truly something for everyone there. I can tell you that I work in my professional capacity with every one of the founding partners who are ready to get involved, and you could not have handpicked a more dedicated, more community-minded group of individuals and group of businesses and organizations who are ready to help us get this project launched. I really want to thank Bobby and Ann specifically for sharing their vision on how they can use the center as well. So it sounds great, right? Well, how much will it cost? That's what I want to know as a taxpayer. I'm a volunteer here, and I'm a taxpayer in the Upper Macungie Township area. So we have contracted up till now with a global company called StructureCraft. They're known for using state-of-the-art and sustainable materials to reduce the carbon footprint and add to the experience of the people enjoying the center. So today, now that we have a vision and a design, we are asking respectfully for your approval to take this project out to bid so that we can truly identify those costs and be able to bring those costs back to you for final approval. Keeping in mind, of course, that market analysis shared that the proposed center will recover more than 100% of its operating costs once it's built. So we are looking for the dollars to get this built, not necessarily to sustain it. That group of partners with other grant funders have currently committed $20 million to make this project a reality. And we have $16 million out right now in pending grants that we've already either applied for or have begun the application process for. So assuming they come through, we will have $36 million in the bank to put toward this project. And we know that after hearing more about the project tonight, we are ready to do outreach to up to 150 prospective community partners who may show an interest in supporting it as well. So that's really the floor. We, of course, will have opportunities for any resident and business to get involved and get into this. What we also know is that what we're currently in is what we call the silent phase of fundraising, the work that we do quietly behind the scenes where we're building those partners and not quite ready to go live with yet. But after tonight, we are ready to move into that public fundraising effort with your support tonight. We have already, as I mentioned, put some pieces in place so that we could be ready to go within several weeks to begin fundraising and building those opportunities. And frankly, we would like to do a ceremonial groundbreaking by the end of the summer as a signal that this project will move forward, of course, pending all of your board approvals. There are many ways that people can get involved and learn more. We have a site on the Upper Macungie Township website where people can see that video, check out these renderings, and learn more about the project. And it's a project that will not only improve the quality of life for the residents here, residents like my family, it will also bring in so many more people to see what the township has to offer. Well, we'll have the opportunity to build many more future family memories, rain or shine. And that concludes our formal presentation tonight.
Thank you, Laura.